and welcome to a new episode of Echelon Talk. My name is Marianna, and I will be your host for these interviews featuring different Echelon chapters across the country. For this episode, I want to introduce Jackson Sutton. Jackson is a co-founder of North Carolina's first Echelon chapter. He is also a senior manager at Reynolds American. Jackson has been recognized by Winston Under 40's annual leadership awards for excelling in his field, contributing to his community, and demonstrating strong leadership in the Winston Salem and Forsyth community. Jackson, welcome to Echelon Talk.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
And Jackson, thank you again for being our guest. We are very excited to get to know you and your chapter better. Can you tell us what drove you to launch the first Echelon chapter in North Carolina?
So both my grandfather and father have been heavily involved in the Salvation Army in the past as well as the present. From a young age, I saw the immense impact that the organization had on my community. So when I was, along with several others, approached a little over a year ago by the board to explore starting an Echelon chapter in Winston-Salem, I jumped at the chance. To introduce a new generation to the mission of the Salvation Army was something that was hugely popular and something that I really wanted to do. So upon learning about Echelon and its mission, I saw that it was the perfect conduit to engage a younger demographic of people and show them the mission of the Salvation Army.
Thank you, Jackson. So it sounds like this was like a family tradition that was brought down to you from them.
Exactly. Yeah, my grandfather, who's no longer with us, would count kettles every year. He would go to the Boys and Girls Club and read to them. And that kind of continued on to my father and now to me.
That's great. And it's very important, I believe, us as a younger generation to keep these traditions alive for our parents and grandparents.
Exactly.
And Jackson, January is here, the holidays are over, but I want to take a moment to talk about a partnership you had with a local business in your area, Cycle Bar. Can you tell us how you guys came together in an effort to rescue Christmas?
Definitely. My co-president, Ashley Hooker, came up with a fantastic idea to engage our members responsibly, raise some money for Echelon, and end the year kind of on a fitness buzz. So she reached out to one of her friends, Dixon Douglas, who owns Cycle Bar in Winston, and asked if he'd be willing to partner with Echelon to rescue Christmas. Dixon jumped at the chance and donated an entire outdoor cycling class to Echelon, helped us raise over $500, and he went above and beyond and had a kettle up and running the entire December at Cycle Bar. This partnership was a fantastic way to show our members how engaged we are in the community and to show the community how engaged we are with making it a better place for everyone.
Yeah, that sounds like a great event. And of course, right now more than ever because of the pandemic, I know that the situation is different for a lot of people. So I'm sure you guys made a great difference in your community. And Jackson, so that was something you guys did during the holidays, but can you talk to us about something that's coming up soon for your chapter, a virtual book reading event? So your chapter is putting it together. Can you give us a little bit more details about that?
Yeah, so actually last night, the idea came about, how can we re-engage our members in the new year and how can we have an impact on the community? So we planned a virtual book reading where each board member will record themselves reading a children's book. We'll share that out with our local Salvation Army partners so that they can show it at the Boys and Girls Club or at the Center of Hope. And then also we're going to work to see how we can get some of those books donated so that the kids can read them in person.
Wow, that sounds like such a great event. And I really hope that's very successful for you guys. And Jackson, that is all that the time we have for today. I want to thank you so much for being our guest on Echelon Talk. I want to wish everyone a happy new year. And if you would like to stay up to date on what the North Carolina's Echelon chapter is doing, you can follow their accounts on the handles below. Jackson, thank you so much for being our guest.
Thank you for interviewing me. I really enjoyed the process.
And thank you everyone for watching. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.